Alright, so I feel like you're either going to know exactly what these are or not have a clue what these are, but these are really special to me. These are Mickey and Minnie, of course, but they are the Disney silhouettes. Now, when you go to Disneyland or Disney World, you can find a person that does the silhouette portraits, and what they do is you sit there, so you have a side profile view, just like in these little portraits here, and there is somebody with an incredible amount of expertise, and they will freehand in about a minute cut out your profile. So, and it looks, most of the time it looks like you. I've gotten a couple bad ones, but most of the time it is very reminiscent of your actual profile. They don't do this with any machines. It's just years of experience, very small scissors, and a great attention to detail. These I got really, I think it was 2010, 2012, something like that. And our family has always gotten the silhouettes done when we go to Disneyland and Disney World. So I have some that are from when I was a little kid, maybe probably between 6 to 9, on up through the years when me and my husband were dating. And then when we took our daughter when she was so tiny, now looking back, I feel like she was such a baby, but she loved our trip. But she was maybe close to 2, I think. And we got her portrait done, and it looked just like her. It was just so beautiful. So, these are really special to me. This is Mickey and Minnie. They have a little bit of sparkle enamel behind the portrait, and they're very well done. The detail is very fine. They're a decent size, and I actually wanted to show you these in comparison with what I'm pretty sure are knockoff pins from a different set. I do not know the original set for these Winnie the Pooh ones, but I do not believe these to be authentic, or if they are, they're poorly done. And I wanted to show you just so you can get a feel for what is and isn't an authentic pin. So I think these are good examples. So here we have Owl, Kanga, and Roo, and Rabbit. Rabbit's my favorite. And I believe these are all supposed to be from the same series. I got these either in 1 lot or 2 lots. I can't remember. I have actually stopped buying lots on eBay just because there are so many fakes in them now. I'm just picking what I want and buying an authentic pin. But they're great if you want something like this, just with the understanding that they're not going to be actual pins from Disney. So these are very light, and like I said before, the metal that they use for the knockoff pins is much less dense or not as good of a quality metal as Disney uses for the real pins. And I think these are good to compare because you can see on Rabbit's pin, the enamel is not filled all the way. That's a good view. You can see like the enamel is lower than the actual metal, and on these it is flat. The problem with these two is that they're very poor quality. So on Rabbit you can see there's a little hidden Mickey down at the very bottom here. And there are also hidden Mickeys on Owl and Kanga and Roo, but they're very poor quality. They're more just like a blob. They actually look like the Destiny logo, sort of. So the enamel is flush with the metal, but it's terrible quality enamel if that's what it is. It's matte, and you can actually see the finish lines on it. They're not attractive pins. I keep them just because I think they're cute. You know, I'm not particularly picky about what is authentic and what's not, as long as I like them. I like them enough to hang on to them for now, so I thought you would enjoy those. And if you've never gotten a portrait done at Disneyland or Disney World when they reopen and reopen safely, I think it's a great idea. They're relatively inexpensive. I think it's $10 for the portrait and $10 for the frame, and it's a piece of artwork, and it's something to treasure for a long time. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow.